Hey everyone, welcome to this video that'll serve as an introduction to what the Global 6K is all about and provide you with all the tools that you need to host your own 6K event. My name is Leo.
My name's Brody.
We're based here in Mississauga, Ontario, and it is our job and pleasure to be able to equip Canadians who want to bring this fun, impactful event to your community.
You may be someone who has been involved with 6K in previous years, either as a host site leader or as a participant. You may be someone who is currently involved with World Vision Canada, but is new to the Global 6K. You may be someone who is not currently involved with World Vision Canada, but discovered the Global 6K through our social media feed or through a search. Welcome to all of you. We're going to assume that you're watching this video after visited or landed on our World Vision 6K website, worldvision6k.ca. and that you know why we're a 6K event rather than a traditional 5 or 10K. We're also going to assume that you read the stats around the global water crisis and how specifically the Global 6K plans to address the water issue in Mali, Africa. You're watching this video because you felt a tug on your heart to not only participate in the walk, but to host your own event for your family, neighbor, colleagues, or church community. But you've never organized something like this and you may be feeling uncertain or overwhelmed. Don't worry, it's simple. We make it this way so our host sites can focus on the impact and of course the participants' experience. The goal of this video is to show you how simple and fun this journey will be.
If you've watched our Global 6K videos from last year on YouTube, you would have seen events in Toronto and Kelowna where we had almost 1,000 participants apiece, where we had big start-finish line structures, and in the case of Kelowna, we actually had a concert after the walk. We were really blessed with the opportunity to organize events of this size. We worked with city officials, we worked with leaders from multiple churches, but please don't be intimidated. We also had a lovely host site in Dawson City, Yukon with just 2 people. We had many church teams that walked on sidewalks, on trails, and even on a high school track. And the sense of fun, community, and enjoyment was in no way diminished because of its simplicity. Some host sites had a picnic on site afterwards, while others decided to go out to a local restaurant. The bottom line here is there are so many expressions of this event, and they're all good.
Having said that, here's what's similar across all host sites. Everyone will receive a Global 6K t-shirt. On the back are the words that every step I take is one they don't have to. By default, these shirts will be mailed to participants once they register. Some host sites prefer that we send all shirts in bulk and ask participants to pick them up the night before or the morning of the event. This makes it feel like a more traditional race. Everyone will receive a Global 6K medal. Notice it's in the shape of a jerry can. These will be sent to host sites so they have the opportunity to put these medals around the necks of the participants as they cross the finish line at your host site location. Everyone will receive a Global 6K race bib. These bibs are special as each one of them has an individual child who has requested World Vision's assistance in finding them a sponsor family. Leo will get into this at a later slide. All host sites will also receive start-finish signage, mileage markers, kilometers 1 to 5, and other signs that talk about the impact on a child's life when they find a sponsor family. Included in the launch kit are table toppers, posters, postcards, and everything else you need for recruiting purposes.
Please meet Nirmala. She's a 5-year-old girl living in Nepal, a survivor of the massive earthquake that killed 9,000 and injured 22,000 back in 2015. Her community has identified her as one of the most vulnerable, and her family has requested World Vision's assistance to find her and other vulnerable children in the community sponsor families from Canada. The $39 per month that is donated by Nirmala's Canadian sponsor family will be pooled with the donations by other sponsor families of children in her community. These pooled donations will fund the highest priority needs in her community, which currently includes providing sufficient access to schooling and rehabilitating the health, hygiene, and sanitation facilities that were damaged by the earthquake. Once these priorities are met, the funding will switch to the next highest priority area, such as improving job skills and creating economic opportunities. Whoever does the 6K with Nirmala pinned to their shirt has the opportunity to continue the relationship with her by sponsoring her.
Some host sites in the past have added flair to the party by purchasing some jerry cans, filled them with water so participants have the opportunity to experience what carrying 40 pounds feels like, even if it's only for 50 meters or so. Other host sites had cheer stations on course, and cowbells were the noisemakers of choice. Cheer station encouragers are great for people who want to participate in the event but cannot due to injury. These are simple and common items that can be found in Canadian Tire, Amazon, or Party City. And I'm not sure when or where this started, but orange face paint has become a common sight at Team World Vision events around the world.
In addition to the hardware that Brody mentioned that we'll be providing you, we're also here to guide you through your journey, to answer any questions that you might have by email or phone, and to discuss ideas that you might have. Consider us your virtual shepherds. We also have a Facebook page that is reserved for our Canadian host site leaders, where you can share information and ask questions with the other leaders. In addition to that, we'll be sending you regular emails to update all host site leaders on how we are tracking.
You also have access to a resource page where we've housed content that other host sites have asked for in years past. Things such as what to say if I'm presenting to my church or workplace, what to post on Facebook or Twitter for recruiting, what ideas can I provide my team members to help them fundraise for more clean water. You may not use all or even any of these, but we have you covered if you'd like to explore.
And once you feel sufficiently equipped and confident to lead a host site, the next step is simply to register yourself on www.worldvision6k.ca. Either Brody or I will contact you directly, hear more about your vision, and then provide additional support based on that. It's also time to perhaps find some more leaders to help you with this event, and to discuss where you might want to host the 6K, and then what you might want to do to recruit others into this event.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. Leo and I are so thrilled and so excited to walk this amazing journey with you.